There's a street in Phuket, Thailand, where pretty much everyone is in shape or trying to get in shape, and everyone's doing something like Muay Thai, CrossFit, or just going to the gym. And I've been living here for the past 2 weeks, training at Ratachai Muay Thai 6 days a week, around twice a day for 2 hours each session or 1 hour private. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing all the things I wish I knew before I came here. Let's get started. So first of all, the environment here is really good to get in shape. It's very conducive. My Muay Thai gym is only like 3-minute walk. There's a lot of food places around here. Some of them include the macros in the menu. There are some really healthy places and some less healthy places, but it's all really convenient. Whether you want to eat healthy or unhealthy, it's all available. A lot of shops do cater for people trying to get in shape. So the environment overall is really conducive, and the people here are all jacked or trying to get jacked. There's like protein shakes around every corner. And also there are a lot of people here who are solo travelers. So if you're thinking about coming here solo like myself, just know that there are a lot of other people doing the same thing, and it's quite easy to make friends. I've made a few friends. A lot of the friends I made were from the Ratachai gym. It's such a friendly environment, and we've had meals together, we've hung out, we've trained. It's really good, and it's easy to make friends. In terms of the demographic here, it's a bit older than myself, so I'm 23. Most people here are a bit older. There are some people here younger, but mostly the people here are a bit older, just to bear in mind. Now, I'm going to be breaking down the cost of certain things. So firstly, let's break down this room I'm living in. So I'm living in Six Pack Cottage, and it's great. There's AC, there's the fridge, there's a table. Wi-Fi is a bit slow and the water pressure is a bit weak. Those are my only two complaints. But apart from that, it's cheaper than renting at home in Auckland, New Zealand. So I'll break down the prices. So I pay 4,500 baht a week during high season. So currently it's high season, as in a lot of people come to Thailand in this season, so it's high season and the weather's good. So 4,500 baht a week, which is roughly $203.30. So if you're from the US, it's $125.31 US dollars. So that's if you pay per week. If you want to pay per month, it's cheaper. It's 13,000 baht per month during high season, which is 587.32 New Zealand dollars, 362.12 US dollars. It's cheaper than renting back home. In terms of transport costs, there are a few ways to get around. So I've visited a few touristy places. I've visited Big Buddha. I visited pretty much every night market in Phuket, and I've even gone to Bangla Road. Yeah, it's hectic there. I just been there once. It's hectic. And the way I get around is by Grab scooter. There are cheaper options in Grab, which I just found out. But Grab scooter is what I've been doing, and it costs around 40 to 130 baht, which is $1.81 to $5.88 New Zealand dollars, or $1.11 to $3.62 US dollars for the Grab scooter. So you're on the back of someone driving a scooter, a moped. And if you want to drive a normal Grab, it's about 3 to 4 times the price of that. You can also rent scooters. It's a bit hectic for me. I haven't driven a scooter ever, and I don't want to be in an accident, touch wood. I've seen many accidents in the hospital, people on motorbikes in New Zealand. So I'm a bit hesitant of learning the scooter in a place as hectic as Phuket. All right, now in terms of gear, some of you wondering whether you should bring gear or buy gear here. So I bought a pair of gloves, Fairtex 12-ounce gloves, because my coach recommended it to me. It costs 1,950 baht, which is 88 New Zealand dollars and 54 US dollars, which is a lot cheaper than if you buy it online from Thailand and then it being sent to your home country. So if you want to buy gear here, it's just cheaper. You can bring your own gear here as well if you already have great gear at home, but just know that gear here is quite cheap. All right, now let's talk about food. So food costs around 100 to 300 baht per meal, roughly, depending on how much you order and where you eat, obviously. But I eat simple food around Fitness Street, so that's how much I pay. In terms of New Zealand dollars, that's $5.52 or $13.56 New Zealand dollar. And for US dollar, it's $2.79 to $36 US. If you're wondering about food poisoning, touch wood. So I've been eating at the night market sometimes and just the stores on the fitness street. So far so good, boys. No food poisoning so far. However, I've had people tell me about their food poisoning stories. So I'm not sure. So I was born in Singapore and my parents always roast me for having a weak stomach, but so far it's been all right. So far. In terms of visa, so I came here from New Zealand, so I get 30 days, and then I went to the immigration office in Phuket Old Town, which was a bit confusing. You need a few photocopies, you need to ask around what building to go to. You forgot to photocopy this, so you have to go to the store next door to get the photocopy. Overall, it was a 2-hour process around there. It was all right, got it done. A lot of waiting, but it was not bad, and the people at the counters, they could speak English pretty well, so they were very helpful. It costs 1,900 baht to extend it, and yeah, so I got another 30 days, so 60 days total. Okay, now in terms of Muay Thai, since some of you are interested in training Muay Thai like I am here, I've tried 4 gyms. I've tried Tiger, Yak Yai, Singha, and Ratachai. Ratachai has been my favorite. Tiger was a bit big and commercialized for me, and I didn't really get much feedback on my technique, which was what I was looking for in the gym. But if you want to live on site at the gym, that's probably the gym to do so. So Tiger is an option. Yak Yai, the gym owners are American. It's overall cool vibe. I sparred on the day I did the drop-in session, so it was all good as well. And the gym owners are friendly. However, I wanted a more Thai-friendly gym, so I went to Singha and Ratachai. So Singha is a bit more fight-based. It's a bit more serious, the tone of the training. Less playful, but if you want the fight gym, Singha's good. Ratachai, everyone's super friendly. The vibe's really, really nice. The trainers are super funny. And if you wanted to take a fight, they'll train you for the fight. And you do extra training. Yeah, Ratachai has been my favorite so far. Other things I'd like to note is that in terms of crime, I feel generally safe here. However, I'd like to go with friends to the more touristy areas at night, just because this is a new place for me. I'm solo traveling. I'd rather be more on the cautious side. In terms of cash, people still use a lot of cash here. Not like New Zealand where everything's card. People pay by cash. And if you use your card, often they'll charge you a 3.5% fee, which I don't like paying. So when there is no fee, I pay by my Wise card. If not, I pay by cash. So I brought a few New Zealand dollars with me to Thailand so I could exchange it to Thai baht at one of those stores you see on the street, exchange it, and then I use that cash. And I'll withdraw cash from an ATM when that runs out. So currently it's quite hot. It's hot, but it's not unbearable. So training's usually in the shade with a fan, so it's all right. It's annoying, but not unbearable. Bear in mind, I was born in Singapore, but grew up in New Zealand. New Zealand's much colder than here. It's a lot more humid than New Zealand, this place is. But it's annoying, but not unbearable. So you'll get used to it. Also, I have lots of cold water in the fridge because it's hot and I like cold water. And I don't drink tap water like I would in New Zealand. So I just buy water, put it in the fridge. Sometimes I can fill it up at one of those water stations for 1 baht for 1 liter, really cheap. And then just put in the fridge, cold water, boom. It's really, really great. I never appreciated cold water more than Thailand. Also, these crossbody bags are very, very helpful. When I'm on the back of a Grab scooter, I don't want to constantly be checking my pocket. So I bought one of these crossbody bags in the Robertson Mall, which is down the road from Fitness Street. Convenient, really, really good. And just something to note, I didn't really think this through, but Thai people, they don't speak English as their first language. So either I have to learn Thai or they use their English, but it's just a bit harder to build rapport with people if you don't speak the same language perfectly. But they're super friendly, super accommodating. I've made lots of friends with Thai people, and I just use Google Translate half the time. Maybe not half the time, maybe like a quarter, an eighth of the time. But overall, just bear in mind that there is a language barrier, and generally they're very welcoming, very friendly, the Thai people. And yeah, that's pretty much the things I wish I knew about living on Fitness Street. It's cool, people are friendly, generally safe, very convenient, efficient way to get in shape and train your martial arts, Muay Thai, if you're into that, and get the physique you've always wanted to get. That's Fitness Street. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I've only been here for 2 weeks, so just bear in mind that you're getting a perspective of someone who's quite fresh and new here, but maybe that's better because then I know immediately the differences between a Western nation and Fitness Street, Phuket, Thailand. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.